Hi folks, so a quick few videos here then. So this one specifically really goes with the music videos at the moment. So if you're working on a timeline where you've already done your animatic and you've already got music down, that timeline is set to the attributes of whatever you've been working on. So if you were then to, let's just try dragging this shot down. The shot is not recognized as being part of this timeline, attributes wise. So here we get our red lines, which means we need to render the whole thing. Rendering you'll need to do now and again. So remember, rendering, you select the clip you need to render and go to sequence, and you can render selection or you can render all. Shortcuts for that is Command R for render selection and Alt R for render all. So if you get to this point, what you need to do, even if you've done your whole edit on here, what you need to do is give yourself a new sequence, which is Command N. Double click the sequence. Sequence is the same as the timeline. Then if you drag the clip that's the same as all your footage, drag that down. It will ask the timeline to connect to your footage. Yes. That's the audio that's an issue there, but we don't have to worry about that. You can then bring your audio back in and you've got a timeline to work on. So it's as easy as that. If you've done a full edit and then you've got to this point of, right, no, I need to change this. A lot of the computers in the lab are setting the canvas to 4:3. You'll know your canvas is on 4:3 if you've got black bars at the top and bottom of your footage. The black bars are part of the final image. So that would be like this one here, the viewer, with that being black and black. That would be a square image it was pushing out. So you need the grey at the top and bottom to show that that's a transparency, and this is your actual footage. So if you've done your full edit and then you need to take it over to the new timeline, you can select all of your footage from the timeline you've been working on. Command A will select all. Command C will copy it all. Then you can go to your new timeline and hit Command V, and all the footage will go down. Now, when you've transported all your footage over, there may be a point. Some of the footage will need to be reassessed so that it fits this new timeline, so it's back to its normal size. So to do that, you can click one of the clips so that you're working back in the viewer here. Go to the Motion tab, and you should change the scale back to 100, and you'll see the footage change in the canvas. Put your playhead over the footage so that it does change in the canvas. And you also might find that you will need to change the distort back to 0. Again, if you see that your image is squashed in any way, then it is in the aspect ratio that'll find where to change it back. Once you've changed that, and I'm just going to change this into what it isn't just so I can do this. Once you've done one clip, you can then select that clip, hit copy. You can then select all the other clips by drawing a marquee above them, and then go to paste attributes rather than paste, and then you would know that it was the distort and the basic motion, which is the scale, that you've changed. So you can change that back, and then everything will be set to the right timeline. I have just set this to what it shouldn't be, just to show that as an example. Okay, and that should be all you need to set your timeline correctly and get the footage from your edit so that it's looking perfect and you're losing no quality. I thank you.